Good morning, everyone. We are back in Rasor County. Good lord, there we go. I opened VideoTube. Hold on. Nope. It's all gone wrong. Hold on. Hold on. There. Okay. We had technical difficulties for a second. We are back in our little tiny world. Back in Rasor County and back building pretty much right where we left off. Last time we built this whole southern area. So this whole southern area of downtown Stratport. We expanded this giant new general industry area. This large residential area feeds over here. And we started on the layout of downtown. And we also placed down our Grand Central Station. So, in today's episode, or today's stream, we're going to be continuing right where we left off, doing a couple things, and possibly, depending on how it goes, we may be building an airport. So that might be something we do today. So why don't we get straight into it? Apparently, is Streamlabs broken? Hold on. No, it seems to be fairly working. It's just not happy about it. Okay, I just pressed the button too hard, I guess. Okie dokie. So, right where we left off was this area. So, the area apparently called itself Walnut Yards. And, we also have Stratport itself. So, what I want to do is start touching on working on the area right next door. I want to first move these around because I don't like where they are right now. There we go. So this I want to put right here, and then I want to put a small garbage service point. Where is it? There we go. Nope. Small garbage. Garbage, that one. Right there. There we go. So these buildings actually really work together really well. The cargo... Oh, it's just... doesn't have electricity. So... I can remedy that by drawing a power line. Haha. That should solve the issue. There we go. Now that they've stopped complaining about the power. I think the first place we want to start is looking at our services, seeing what things we can prevent from double doing, as well as seeing what we can add going forth. We really need healthcare because there's not a very large presence of healthcare right now. So I think one of the first things I want to do for this new area, not over here yet. I don't want to do the pedestrian area first. I want to start filling in the area around the central station because we don't have any transit connections yet. So it doesn't make sense for us to develop this a super pedestrianized area with no existing transit connections. So I will start over here though. So what I guess I want to start doing, first things first, I should have done this last stream. right here. I want to copy this and move it right here. So now this is a plaza, I assume, that would have been built maybe when the city got restructured, when the Grand Central Station was built. Maybe this was one big master planned addition all at the same time. So I don't think... Actually, no, I do. So the area around Central Station, I want to make its own district, and I want to make it the... I forgot what the name of those buildings were. I'll see it in a second when I pull it up. Modern City Center. Yes, that's what I want. We don't have any jumps for power yet, but I will place the beginning of our services down. That works. No, that doesn't work at all. Hold on. Does that work? That works better. Aha! They all fit in one block. I could put this thing down, but it is huge. Absolutely humongous. Actually, I lied. Even though it is huge, it actually really fits here very, very well. So this can stay right there. The rest of this, I want to start to fill in to meet some of the demand that we have currently in the city. And I think we'll just zone just a handful of low density on the outside. Especially this block, just as it bleeds into... Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, as always. And just for now, I think I'll jump the power over the highway. Is that enough? Hey, cool. Our Grand Central Station apparently is... Oh, Lord. So, we've got a lot on the plate. Let me go... I was naming this first. And... Station... Can I type? There we go. So this is station... This is now Station District. So, yeah, Modern City Center, that's what I want. So, plans for today are to start to flesh out the addition of downtown, expand the grid, work on the highway, possibly. I may do that this stream, may do it next time. We will work on the pedestrian area. So apparently the game decided to call it Walnut Yard, or I named it Walnut Yards. I don't entirely mind that, so we'll see how I feel about that. And also, I think that I have a solution to this traffic issue that we're having in this whole district over here, but we will come back to that at some point. That's not something I want to do right just yet. That'll be something we want to touch on later in the... And I also just realized, what the hell are all these cars doing? I don't... Whatever. So yeah, we've got a handful of stuff on the plate. You okay, hon? Oh. Got a handful of stuff on the plate. So we are... I'm trying not to overload our demand curve with too much, because that just, we would be sitting here doing nothing for a little while. And I thought that the residential buildings had modern city center assets. Is it just on high density commercial? Is it just commercial buildings? I thought it was, oh. That's dumb. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but that just kind of seems like a waste of my time to bother with setting this district as setting this district as a modern city center. Okay, that's kind of dumb. Interesting. This has no passengers yet, but apparently there are people that are walking through it? Walking to it? What is happening? Where are these people going? Is there a train attempting to spawn here? Is that what's happening? Because if so, that'd be really cool. Oh, I want to place down one of the first skyscraper assets. So the one I think I want to put here is this one. So this will fit in with the rest of the city when we get it built. So yeah, that we talked about that on Mouthwash. This is currently now the single tallest building in the entirety of Rasor County. And there is absolutely nothing else around it. So I wanted this to be part of the whole development for this station. So this would have been a later edition, or maybe when this was renovated, because clearly this seems like it was renovated fairly recently. It's fairly new and modern. Probably early 2000s, maybe late 90s. This, my assumption, would be maybe an edition in the 90s or in the 80s or 90s. This is something that I've seen a lot, office buildings stapled to transit centers, but it's something that you can clearly see in New York. So Penn Station has the Penn Plaza buildings, so there's a couple office buildings stapled to Penn Station, and you can get to them through underground, stuff like that, directly from the train station. So this building is part of the development for this train station, and it actually works really, really well. It fits in just enough underneath, and nothing sticks out above into the train hall. So to me, this is a really, really good looking asset to fit right here. I think this is one of the South American buildings. That's somewhere in... Actually, I think it would probably say where it's from, wouldn't it? Brazil. Yep, I do. So Brazil, and then this is a tiny baby version of it. I don't think I'm going to place this one too. Because it is a lot smaller, and it is... I mean, it's virtually the same building. Because if I place it here, that just kind of looks dumb, and it looks ugly. So we may place this one somewhere else in the city, but for now, this is currently the tallest thing in the city, other than this. So this building that we placed in Ocean View and this one are the two tallest buildings in the city right now. And hopefully that'll change. Hopefully what we do today will remedy that. Hopefully we'll get some more development happening. And speaking of development, I'm going to fill in more. So I do still want to ban skyscrapers here. There's no reason to have a high rise this on the outskirt, the pure outskirt of the center of the city. Yeah, this interchange is getting really backed up right now. But we'll survive with that. We'll deal with it for now. Oh, really? Right over a building that was just being built. I will admit I do like these assets though. They look very, very good. They're definitely more modern than I would, okay, the glass. Apparently the developers of these properties have gained the technology to build the glass first before they actually put the building together. That's something I didn't know that as a society we've developed the technology for. So that's a really interesting point of contention. Okay, I'm just gonna try to ignore that I saw that happening. City Skylines, what the fuck? That was weird. And there were, ooh, water. Hydrate, come on. Someone let me down. Someone didn't let me hydrate that one. Ugh. Such a shame. Gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. Speaking of hydrate, I'll hydrate right now with iced coffee. Iced coffee. This still, I don't know where people are going. People are going here and doing something. I don't know exactly what they're doing. Oh, are they just going here? So you work at the station. Oh my god, all these people work here? The city is forcing these people to come to work even though there's no inbound trains? What the hell? Should just be like, go home, no one's coming. What the hell? So the layout for the rest of this, the rest of the city is going to be pretty much a grid. I think I'm just gonna draw this one first. There we go. And what we will do is from the center of the promenade. I'm doing this while also thinking at the same time. I'm trying to talk. I didn't mean to do that. Go away. The center of the city will be a big ol' promenade. Big ol' wide street. Do I have any other streets that I like more than this one? There's obviously the large avenues. I think for right now, I'll do a bike path, but really the bike path goes nowhere, so that doesn't make sense. I guess right now we'll just do it with trees. Because there's bike paths on the outside. And between them, we're going to have half blocks. So this space, this whole center division of the city is going to be half blocks. Good lord. And that allows for a little bit more options for connectivity between the inner blocks and the outer ones of the these. So I'm trying to limit back and forth traffic by cutting this in half pretty much. I do, however, want to make most of these one-way roads. Now, I will admit that I don't entirely have an idea on what I want to be one-way roads. This block. I'm trying to think about what else we've got going on. So obviously I can do these first. So I'll just do these first to satiate ourselves. Ah. And this one. Okay. And then, what I'm trying to think of. I think I want to do this way. And the reason why I want to make it this way will become, bless you, hon, will become clear in the future when we do the rest of that. Are you okay? Bless you. Bless you. So these roads I also want to fix. Did I do this entirely the wrong way? Yes. Yes, I did. Are you kidding me? I did it one block off. Are you kidding me? So that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. Yep. I did it entirely wrong at first time. There we go. Good lord. Is this side correct? Yes, this side is correct. Good lord. That was interesting. So, what I want to do... It is a lot of one-ways. Most big giant cities like this are usually one-ways. Take stuff like New York, for example. New York is a huge network of one-way cities. What is the speed limit on these roads? Speed limit for them is 60. So I think I want this. Oh, it already is 60. Wait a minute. No. I just made it 60. Hold on. No, this just made it... What? What is happening? So it should help with traffic. One-way systems like this are typically put in place to try and remedy some of the effects of traffic. Why the hell are just some of these roads randomly 60 miles an hour? Did I do that? I think I may have done that accidentally. I may have just randomly turned some roads into 60 mile an hour streets, I guess. So the advantage it gives is it brings down not the ability of through traffic, but it slows down each junction. So instead of, bless you, instead of having giant arterial roads carry all of your traffic, it helps because it disperses your traffic. So especially in like New York. New York doesn't have giant 8-lane arterials that go straight through the center of the city. It's mostly 2 or 3 lane grids. So it disperses, it makes the traffic have to spread out. Hello, how you doing? You are just sneezing up a storm over there, miss ma'am. Don't blah at me. Go take a loratadine. Goober. So, bless you. My partner in crime is sneezing her ass off over there in the corner. I want to take this. Bless you. I want to make this a roundabout, and this, I want to do something else with it. So, right here, I guess. From this to there. I want to make a cross street for through traffic to get into the city now. So you okay? She sounded like she was gonna sneeze again. When traffic comes off of the highway, we want them to not get stuck up trying to take a bunch of left turns. So what I'm doing is creating a straight shot for people getting off the highways to come straight into the city itself. And that'll apparently break all of our grid. There we go. It's still broken. So instead of this, I'll actually make this a real intersection, so you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. This gives us the opportunity to allow cars to come straight in from the highway, compared to zigzagging their way through. It just gives them an angled road. And now I can make this a official roundabout. And I think I want to make this very fast. 60 miles an hour. Just to make people choose to go this way more than anything else. Okie doke. So we have a interesting. They're choosing to go that way around the roundabout, which is not what we want. So that means I'm going to do what I was originally going to do and turn these into pedestrian roads. So these side streets will be pedestrian roads. And they don't need traffic lights. There we go. So that should remedy some of the weird cutting through issues we were just having. This does not have road access, apparently. Really? Really? How much do I have to finicky with this to make you assume that you have a road connection? Really? Do I really have to draw the road all the way out there? What if I do... Wait a minute. What if I do this? Now you assume that you're... Oh no, now you need to be in a pedestrian area. So if I redraw these and make a pedestrian plaza... Oh, it has to be in a... Damn it. Okay, so I guess then we'll make this a real pedestrian area. I wasn't planning on doing that originally. So just in the area that we have the pedestrian roads. And we'll name this like Central Plaza or something like that. And we can help it out by placing down a small somewhere. Small cargo service hub and a small cargo service point. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sneaky. I'm going to shuffle this under the station so I can't see it. There we go. That worked out really well. Whoa. Haha. I realized I couldn't see the building anymore. This and this. There we go. So just these two. Slide them under here to the point where I virtually can't see them anymore. There we go. Good enough for me. And now we can pretend that it's all under a pedestrian area. So this road would do well with priority for stop signs. So I'm going to stop sign this whole thing up, and then I'm going to traffic light the intersections that I care about. There we go. So that should have people stop. Yeah, that should have people stop on this road. And in theory, that is a huge break for us. We're finally moving into downtown, and we're finally getting somewhere. We've got huge waves of traffic. Tons of people walking across these bridges. And I think most of them are just going over here to shop and work and stuff. We have a massive amount of traffic going back and forth right now. I think it may be time to work on the highway. I am, however, going to try to push this as far as I can. I'm going to try to push this as far down the rabbit hole as I can until I have to rebuild the highway. And I also realized that maybe the possibility that we're not getting rail passengers is because this station needs power to let trains through it, maybe? We'll see. We'll see what happens there. So we'll see here in the next couple minutes to see if a train decides it wants to come home. Come home and say hi. And I don't want to touch this side yet because I don't want to expand the rails over here yet. However, I will draw out this road further on. There we go. Because this road will continue off to the rest of the city over here. Just as a placeholder for right now. So I think that we can keep moving. Ooh, education. That would be something important. We can use the community school and a high school. I don't know how much I like this. That has 800. This has 1,000. But this has 2,400. Which should have a much larger... Yeah, this has a huge radius that it covers. I think I'll make the investment. It's not much money wise because I'm not at all worried about money. But I think we'll make the investment in both of these, so the high capacity elementary and high school, for serving the downtown area. Health is fine, police is fine. What about garbage? Garbage is kind of fine, kind of. They're just struggling to get through the traffic, the sea of traffic, to get over the highway. And again, there are a ton of people walking. I only want to look at... Where are they going? They're coming from the neighborhood. They're coming from the middle of the neighborhood, and more exactly, specifically, the bus stops. And they're walking across over here to shopping, I guess. They're just walking over here to go shopping. That's so interesting. Oh. Very, very interesting. Yeah, we're really struggling with the highway right now. We'll keep pushing. We'll keep pushing our current system to the max before we make the commitment to rebuilding the whole damn thing. And something I like to do, if you've seen me do it before, I like to mix in different uses, because I can't do mixed vertical use, but I can mix uses horizontally. So this is how I mix everything up, is by just kind of shotgun approach, painting random uses in. I'm also trying to limit the amount of noise that the residential has to deal with. So I'm trying to keep the residential away from the train lines and stuff like the school, just to keep it a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, there are a ton of people wanting to get across this road right here. We still haven't had a train yet, I guess. We still have not had any trains come. Where are you going? You're driving to work. Again, how many fucking people did this thing employ? Good lord. Which one of these are the metro stations? Let me test. Can I attach to any of these? Oh my god. Okay, so those are all underground. Those are all metro stations then. Okay. Part of the highway project may be the addition of the metro. So the metro line that we have right here will come under the water, in a tunnel, across the city, and into one of the underground stops down here. So that may be something that we should actually do first. So why don't we take the opportunity to do that then? So I want to aim this right along right here. Okay, so from here, I want to slope from up here to up there. And then we're going to do all the node controller fun stuff to fix this. And then from here we can slope, right? That seems good enough. A train can go up that, yeah. So that is how we get under the ocean. So this now gives us the ability to go under to downtown. And now this, we just have to bring all the way over to, what height is this? 24? We got to bring this all the way over to downtown. I think I want to touch this one. I mean, to be honest, no one's gonna really see this other than us. Obviously you were all here for its inception, so obviously you'll all see how bad it looks. There we go, that's not terrible at all. That is awesome. I don't think it sticks up under the water, which is one of the things I was worrying about. It does just a little bit. You can see the waters come up there. However, I will move our metro line. So this stop, I'm going to move to here. And then I will add 2 new stations. Also, I realized that this side got a little borked when I used node controllers, so why don't we... There we go. Looks a little bit better. So there we go. We have finally connected the, what is it called? The yellow line. Yeah, we finally connected the yellow line to the other side of the city. That's huge. We've been waiting. We built the first station, way over here at the, Arts College. We built this station, with the anticipation of bringing it around Sunset Beach and then under the water into downtown. And now we finally achieved one of our major goals of cross water connection. And eventually I'm going to assume that this will start bringing in rail passengers to this one that will want to hop on the yellow line. So people that are getting on and off here, I'm just watching the train work. I feel like this is going to slowly and surely have a ton of people using it. As if that's something I can just will into existence, but I do. Oh my god, I just closed the... Whoops. I just closed the tab accidentally that had epidemic sound on it. Hold on, give me one moment. The music will return soon. There we go. I was going, okay, if you can see my mouse now that I'm back in game, I was going over here to click this to open up the transit route, but my second monitor is on the left side of the screen, so I overshot to the other side of the monitor and just clicked the X button on Firefox instead of actually opening the menu. So, whoops. That was not my intention. Did not mean for that to happen. So I'm just wondering when we'll get a train that comes out of here, or if we even will get a train that comes out of here. $51 people are waiting right here for these trains. So is this full? I just noticed people not being able to get on the train. So I'm wondering if they just showed up late, or is that something we're going to have to touch, because I don't know if this train's full yet. That one's... No, they have 204 people. Yeah, there's nowhere near enough people to fill this thing, actually. Okay. I was worried that we were running out of metro capacity and we just opened the fucking line. Okie dokie. So continue to expand. It's our my main goal right now. What? What I said? Oh, this is goober. I don't want to put that in this city, but that I also don't want to place right now. Just going through our unique buildings to see if there's anything that I envision would work here. Not yet, at least. Not that. not that I want to deal with. Now, the rest of the downtown is still unmade to me, at least. Because I do not know. Up, down. I do not know what I want to do yet. But right now, at least, I can just build out the rest of the grid for this portion. Okie dokie. Oh, I was about to say 159 people have come here, but that's just the metro. So I love you. Continue to expand. We are not having issues with transit yet. Or with, not with transit, with demand yet, so we're still gonna press forward. And I think the next thing I want to do, now that we have the metro, and now that we have, we're starting to establish this as an independent district more than just an addition to the neighborhood we built in the last couple streams. I want to I'm trying to figure out what Kawhi's doing. I still want to I'm worried that this is having an issue with trains somehow. So I'm gonna try to ignore that and continue without panicking about it too much. I don't want the city to dissolve because it doesn't have proper connection to trains, or proper connection to boats and trains and tourism. We really don't have any tourism yet. Now, that is something, thinking about it, that I can do in this district. There we go. That's an idea. This can be a leisure district. This can be our little club center. No, I lied. This should be our little club center. By this train station. Oh. Maybe? No. It's just, I changed my mind. This one will be leisure. So I want this one to be leisure specialization. And I want pretty much all of this to be high density commercial. Pretty much every ounce of anything over here will be high density commercial. And hopefully that'll start bringing in some more people that are tourists, because that'll give us the opportunity to actually use this train station. I do think I want to start touching on the pedestrian area. So pedestrian area does not have health coverage. I do think I'll just stick a little tiny plastic surgery center. Plastic surgery center is something that would 100% be an ocean view. Wait a minute. Hold on. Boop. There we go. Hey. That makes so much sense because all these people are rich assholes. So I would like to stick a clinic right by the train station. Fire coverage is fairly good, but not very good. I was gonna do that today. I actually think I kind of want to hide these because these older assets don't look very good. I do want to give this commercial wall-to-wall and residential wall-to-wall and office wall-to-wall. So this whole pedestrian area is going to be really good for us. Okay. So we finally started touching on a or on the pedestrian area. This is not hydrated. Ugh. I can't believe there's still some things that are not hydrated in this city. Can't believe it. Such a shame. Such a shame to see the city go down this road. I'm talking to myself. The Walnut Yards, I want to be higher wealth. So I think that I'm going to stick a couple of plazas and stuff in and around the general area to up the land value margins. Things like this. So just in little cramped areas like this that I can't otherwise do something else with. Ooh, I can put the paradox thing somewhere. Aw, that works. Hold on, that works really well. There we go. Now I think this corner. No. Can I move it one block away from the... Hold on, what if I just put it right in the actual center? There we go. Where does it think the center is? I think center is right there, apparently. So I want this to be definitely higher income, higher education. I forgot to put a school down, so we're going to put a community school. And high school, we can place the fancy-ass high school right here. Yeah, right in full view. Makes everyone happy. Holy crap, this is a lot of people. Did I allow right turn on red here? No, I did not. That's probably where some of our issues are coming from. Good lord, that's a lot of people. Holy crap. Look at all these people. Yeah, we really need transit through here. I've 100%. How many people is this metro line pulling now? 300 people. 300 people are using this metro line weekly. And we have no backups because all of the trains can carry 200 people. So at maximum, this train is half full. A little bit over half full. That is insane that a line this apparently busy is not backing us up. Wow. That's incredible. So our leisure area is filling in slowly. And definitely surely. Is this going to be in the way? I think that's going to be in the way of the train track. So I'm going to delete that small section right there. So this seems to be going fairly well so far. We've had nothing catastrophic happen other than this god-awful traffic. Let's look at this bridge. And holy crap. Okay, I want to take off everything except trucks. Where are all the trucks going? They're coming in. And good lord. What about public? No public transport. Private vehicles. Ton of people. What about pedestrians and cyclists? Still a ton of people. A lot of them are going straight for the Central Station. So I don't know if I want to bring the metro to Ocean View. I don't know how I would feel about doing that right now. That may be a project we'll tackle in the future. Certainly way in the future from now. Yeah, I think right now I don't want to touch that. Bless you, hon. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you. Okay. Yeah, there are a ton of people over here. I actually think that one of the first things I should do is just dump a metro station right here. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense to me, I guess. So this one, I want to connect to that southern terminus so that we can take the yellow line elsewhere in the future. And then we'll make a new line just between here and here. And this will be the green line, I guess. We'll just keep it green. But I want this to be the S-mod. This is the green line. And, oh, water issues. Definitely hitting water issues. Where can I put... I can put some where I already have some. And then we're about to run into more issues with sewage treatment, at least. Not sewage itself, but sewage treatment. So 1, 2, 3. Is that going to be enough to fulfill our demand for a little while? For now, at least. So for right now, we fulfilled our demand. Ooh, I'm glad I saw that quick. That would have been a catastrophe. Okie dokie. Now that metro should have an absolutely gigantic number of people using it, in my mind. Just for a test, I'm going to do something a little weird. Okay, it can get there. Okay, I was just wondering if maybe there was a break in the train pathing somewhere that it couldn't come over here, but I guess not. So we've had one person use the green line at this point. The green line only has one vehicle? I guess so. Now, how many people do the, or does the, Ocean View, hold on, where is it? Bus line 14, 443 people. Good Lord. We have to take the metro into... I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to do this for quite some time, but we have to take the metro into Ocean City, or Ocean View. Ocean City. Ocean View. Whoa, hold on. Let's think about this a little bit more logically. Let's take this underground like 20 meters. There we go. There we go. And then this, drag this to move it over here, and then re-add a stop and re-add a stop. Okay. Now Ocean View has its own metro line. Which should be, that should take a huge amount of traffic out of having to take the bus line. Now I want to make sure that it added, okay, so it added, it's 3 vehicles now. Yes, that's what I want. Good lord, there's a ton of people. Look at all the people. Look at all the people flooding into this thing. Insanity. That is crazy how many people are using these metro lines now.